Greetings to all the family, friends, and fans of DA Sports Vibes. We're here with yet another legendary man where Dominica football is concerned. He has helped immensely in the shaping of Dominica football, Mr. Jones POLYDORE, better known as SACKA, and he's going to take us on a journey where he started, to where he is right now. Talk to us, sir.
So 1960, as I say, 5 years, 1965, I was already starting working with children already in school. It was mixed school. I used to get the children and then we can bring them and leave them at my home, 6 and 7 years, taking them to my home. Parents and them always having problem with me with children. So they finding, well, I smell like these children and maybe what I could tell the children. They said, what I telling them. But just because of the skills, the leadership that was in me already. So immensely, as I say, I move on to 70, 71, I go to Windsor Park and start watching football. Watching all team play because I'm a tongue man and Kensborough is a tongue team. I doesn't support one team. I'm a coach. It's coach I want to be.
Okay.
So I wasn't supporting no one team like Kensborough. If Kensborough lose, I support the team that win, and that was my policy. Windsor Park people didn't like me because they find I'm a crook, but it's not that. It was just a love for the game and everybody. So when I go to the park, I see Harlem play, Harlem win. I go to Harlem and support them. Any team I see Zambia, any team that play in the equation, and from there it inspired me to move on to do little football for myself, like going back and training for a team they call Blue Stars.
Okay, but before that, did you make your play football for your any team?
Yeah, I've been playing for the school. But as I say, well, going down the line, I played for Rosa Boys School in the under 16 football.
Okay.
But not much. It's like 1-2 years really could work with them in the defense. I was a defender working with them.
Okay,
and after I do races for the school more, I can talk about I win more races than even
You was
football.
playing athletics. You
Yes.
was more of an athletic.
Athletic
guy
kind
in
of
the track and
person.
field.
Yeah, and then I still working with the school from that time on.
Okay, and so then give us your first time coaching.
Well, my first time coaching is 1989, but I was already coaching long time, all in the 80s children, but I never had no team coaching.
Okay, you never coached.
I had a team coaching, but I never had formally for nobody, like for no school.
Okay.
So it's 1989.
That's when you really
I really become a coach.
Okay.
Training my first
officially
training Rosa Boys School. Primary, Rosa Boys School under 14, Rosa Boys School under 16, because there was letting go a coach they called Megs in school, 1989. And the children come and call me in the river to come and tell me the teacher wanted to see me to replace that coach. Okay. And from there, holy whistle and ball, I start doing the job. And as I say, 1989 with this team, working with the team. And finally, as I say, I come out third with the under 14 and fourth with the under 16. I get a first trophy, a third place trophy.
Okay. So
and then in 1990, I come across my first Blue Stars team, as I told you.
All right. So in '89 you get your first stint with the Rosa Boys School. You came third place.
Yeah, and fourth place under 16.
Under 16 and under 14.
Yes.
And then after that that summer there you organize a
under 16 and under 14 to come to Newton in the league.
Okay, and were there players from the school in that team?
Yes, because it was that I forgot to tell you, it was Mikey that come to Newton in 1989 for first team. He had brought them here with T-shirt and different pants and hose.
Who's Mikey?
Mikey Pinard, that played for Blue Stars. He come with the first team in Newton in 1989. Okay. I was already training children. I was in the park training children. Charles tell me before he come there in 1989. In 1989, Charles tell me if I can make a team in the Windsor Park to bring to Newton. But I tell him as much. Sir Charles. But I tell him as much Mikey Pinard there. I don't want no problem with Mikey Pinard. Then he might say he in the league and I going to bring team and I maybe win him and think it will have problem on the street.
All right.
So I tell Sir Charles, for God's sake, I'm not going to make no team with Mikey and come up there. So let Mikey do his thing up Newton.
All right.
So Mikey now come the 1989 team come up second, and in 1989 and 1990 they come first, and they come and check Mikey. Mikey moving out with his cast in his head and his tape line, and he tell him he cannot train no more children no more.
Okay.
He going to get a job, so now I going to work. This friend say, but you tell us you have to come out second place Newton football. And she make a lot of noise, and he see me sitting on the street, well, check SACKA can help all you.
Oh, so that's how you start coaching the team in the league.
In the league.
So from the school, a coach was leaving and you get that opportunity. And in the
that's
league,
how I end up coming to Newton.
And now the league same scenario. A coach is leaving and
yes,
here you go.
Here I go.
And he recommends SACKA.
Mikey recommend me to them.
All right.
He say SACKA take over. There's nothing can do again.
All right.
And then
from here
I take them. I go and then here comes. It was fellas from all about. He had in that Rosa Boys School, SMA, grammar school on the team. So I was working with schools, my school, and working with the school, going and support grammar school and talking to players. So then I bring them on my team. Selwyn, Ruby, Sufuya, that's what I call, but
yeah.
Canefield.
Yes.
So I bring them on the team.
Okay, so you got players from all different schools.
Yes, and I brought Craft
them to
my
your
one team.
Craft, you want him to take to that league in Newton.
Take to that league in Newton.
And you
And
our
that's
success.
we win the league.
Win the league.
And Sir Charles win the knockout. I win it. And
Win the league. And
I win the league and the soccer man Sir Charles win the knockout.
Okay, so you was right
so
there.
them fellas tell me they want to win, so I take them Newton to win the game.
And then after there, now you went back. That inspired you now to go back to the school now.
That inspired me to go back to the school and wrap up the work more strong, come more stronger in the coaching area.
Because it seems like you play a number of years with the Cruiser Boys School, but you lost a lot.
I lost a lot, yes. Because I finally rest my hand because I was there since 1989 Cruiser Boys School, but it was looking like a 5 years fast. Because I finally win in 96.
All right.
The under 14, you know,
Alright.
that win. And the under 16 come out second. 97, the under 16 start winning Cup all to the West.
And all that time is under your coaching.
Under my coaching, yes.
All right, so that means a lot of guys pass through your hands. Can you name a few guys, you know, that made it to national team that you coached?
National team, yes. I could name like
Dominica.
I could name like fellas like Ratman, them fellas. Ratman is one of the national team. I could talk about some them fellas and Kazakhstan, them fellas and Sprags and them fellas. Me that train them and them fellas on Zebian team.
Okay.
They make national team as well.
All right. And what about guys who made it to the coaching ranks?
Well, yeah,
coaching the national team.
Yes. I
Who
talk
can you
about
name
goal
some?
I make.
Okay.
Like Goal Bar and Wayne George, Stanton,
Yes.
and another guy. His name is Ned Abraham.
Ned
4
Abraham,
coaches
yeah.
I build on my own.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
Yeah.
After from there I build coaches and work with the school, and then I put a 314 league for the school that making 10 and 6 leagues and 1 President Cup, and then they wrap up. Then they destroy boys school. So then I continue Buffet State working with the chance to see me coming up.
So could you give us an idea of how many championships you have won?
Well, I win a 10 Newton on the Savannah and
10 championships
10
in Newton,
yes,
Savannah.
Yes.
Uh,
I win a league. I win Soccerama League and knockout on the Savannah. I win the present league.
Soccerama, league and knockout.
and
All
I
3, you
all
sweep
three-
it.
All 3 of them I sweep.
That's what you can remember, what year?
Yes, that was 92.
92. Wow.
Yes, only.
What guys? Can you name a few guys on your team, that winning team, that
Well,
win? That
yeah,
sweep?
we had all them players
That must have been a great team.
like Selwyn, Ruby, them fellas. Selwyn, Ruby, Cuthbert, Bonnaby, Royston Ferdinand, Royston Azil.
Yes. That's some good guys. Yeah. So SACKA, just tell us one of your greatest moments in your coaching career.
It's the year I win in 92 and the free championship.
That's when you sweep.
The Soccerama, the league and the knockout, that's one of my greatest moments.
Okay. And
To win all at one time.
One time,
on
wow,
the table.
that's
was
a
a great
great accomplishment,
moment. And
yes.
when I leave, you get a set of trophies and thing walking down. I get the most valuable player in the trade league in 92. Remember I said that word.
all right.
Most valuable player in the trade league in Newtown in 1992. That was the same one.
And any coaches that inspired you to
Well,
do
as I
what
say,
you
we're
do?
looking at, I talk about Rennie was the number 1, and then I look at Solka and them and Don Yugal, them fellas is coaching
All right.
team.
And what about
And
coaches
also
that
like
you
Rico too.
Yeah.
You know Rico?
Yeah.
Rico 6,
Erickson,
you know, Rico
Christopher.
6.
Yes.
Rico was another great one with all of them I watched.
All
over the years
right.
watching them.
And any notable moments of somebody that you felt like you dealt with, you know, you touched with and inspired as a coach, like you inspired them to coach, you know?
Yeah, well, yes. Well, all the players then I coach like it's Wayne George, and they inspire me. They do what I doing.
All right.
They was inspired by me.
All right.
Was to go and still go on to children and train them, and that was nice. Wayne George and Gold Bar, and then I saw about Tanton, one from Buffet State, I think Vicar School. I taught him, and then the next coach of mine is like Ned
yes.
Abraham.
Yes.
At 4 coaches I built
All right.
after my.
Okay, and going back to Rosa Boys School.
Yeah,
Rosa Boys School days. Can you give us a little insight as to the work you did with them, you know, to develop them in terms of to make that difference?
Yeah, well,
from going from losing so much to
and
start
well,
winning.
so that is when I bring Terry Bertrand.
Okay.
Yes, 92.
All right.
And make him a coach. He helped me with the training, and there where I start getting close to like losing second place with the under 16, And like I say, second place with the under 14 when I had Terry with me.
All right.
He spent 2 years with me working with the children. After I don't see him again.
All right. So he left.
He left and he go.
All right.
And when he go and he come back, the first course that for the national assembly in 2007. When he come back, 97, he won. He come out first, and he come and get into the training team.
Okay, and that team in '97.
Yeah.
Yes. You was part of the coaching staff.
Yes, I was a part of the coaching staff.
And did you say that the players, almost all the players
and probably
there,
the 22 players, the
they
22, it was 50 something players, but they boiled down to 22 last players.
all right, and all the
And
entire
when they asked
22.
me, when Saul Callum asked me if I have any players on the team they train, it's no me the answer. They say SACKA alone not there.
The whole
I said
22.
All of them, yes.
22 players.
22
All the
players.
team that was the last
Yeah.
final cut they
Why-
select
cut,
for the national
and
team.
then they cut free, as I said,
They cut another
free,
free,
and they go with 18 players.
and the whole 18 is a SACKA.
And the whole 18 was a SACKA.
SACKA
Yes, sir.
18.
Yes.
Right, but you yourself, did you ever coach a national team, like travel with a national team? as a
No,
coach?
I never train a national team and I never coach, I never travel.
Never got that opportunity.
But I work with national team, like on the 17, I work with them, I coach them because the coaches sit down and let me do the physicals with them and the running.
Okay.
And when the game playing, they put me to play. So they put me in demonstration was to, when they forget a thing, to come and demonstrate in that polling station, so they send them to me.
All right.
So they build a 7 polling station, they put me in the 7-1. That is one to reverse what the children forget. So they put me there and do the basic work.
Okay, but you were never appointed as a national head
No,
coach
never appointed
to travel with a
no,
team.
No, never
But with
appointed.
all
as
that,
no,
you know what I'm saying, all that great work you've
And
done.
yes, but I still don't worry because I know well, I just play my part, and no matter, I don't look at position, I look at is what the creator give me to do, and that portion I doing. If they look at me and want me to be the coach, they will, but I won't go and push myself over football, fight with, and tell people things about football and chastize because I'm not coach. No, leave that alone.
All right.